with some of that. Specifically, here on the side, it says that it can cook deviled eggs, it can cook soft-boiled, hard-boiled, and omelets. The omelet one is what I'm a little suspicious about, so let's try it out. Just gonna go ahead and open it. Oh, the packaging is really beautiful. It says, great choice. Get to know your cooker. Look inside, you'll find an envelope with everything you need to get started, including quick start guide, recipes, and instructions. So we have our quick start guide, I think. No, this is just a thing about tagging them on Instagram. Alrighty. This is a beautiful packaging, a recipe book. Very cool. So this is the recipe book, Everyday Egg Cooker. And it has a lot of interesting recipes. Egg salad, eggs Benedict, deviled eggs. All right, and is this also the instruction book? It looks like it might be. This is just some cooking directions. This is the warranty. So far, I really like the presentation of this. Okay. Here is the cooker itself. I like that it has the little protection for the plug. Let's unwrap it. But first, let me check that everything's working. Okay, yeah, looks like everything's working. One thing that I found kind of weird on the packaging, it said that it can cook up to 7 eggs, but since most eggs come in packs of... One thing that I found kind of weird on the packaging, it says it could cook up to 7 eggs at a time, but who would ever cook 7 eggs? I feel like if there's a dozen eggs in a carton, you would cook 6 at a time. It says timer auto off. This egg cooker is equipped with a precision thermal sensor and will automatically shut off when the water has fully evaporated from the heating plate and the buzzer sounds. I love that because I am clumsy and I am prone to leaving things on. Go ahead and open this up. I don't know what any of this is. This looks complicated. This is... When using the poaching tray or omelet bowl, coat with a little cooking spray or oil to help the eggs release easily from the tray. So I'm guessing that this is the omelet tray, which I feel like this would cook a pretty small omelet. I'd like my omelets to be double that size, but all right. We have this and this, which says that the egg cooker will not rust. You may notice mineral deposits on the heating plate after a few uses. This may look like rust, but it is merely residue of natural minerals. Great. Okay. So how about we Okay, now that this is all laid out, how about we actually try cooking with it and see if it works? My fingers are crossed. Okay, now that this is all laid out, how about we actually try cooking with it? Fingers crossed, right? Okay, now that this is all laid out, how about we actually try cooking with it? Fingers crossed, right? Reading the little instruction book here, I figured let's do two different tests, a hard-boiled egg test and an omelet test, because I feel like those are the most difficult eggs to get perfect. For hard-boiled eggs, actually, we are going to take this little measuring container, and it has a very sharp point at the very bottom. That is to poke the bottom of the egg. So we're going to take the, what do they call this? The boiling tray, put it on the plate. Then we're going to poke the bottom of the egg like this, I guess, and then put it down. Poke this one too. What a lovely sound it makes. Okay, I'm gonna put it down here, and then there are also measurements on the side of this cup. So we want hard boiled, so we're gonna there are also measurements on the side of this cup. We want hard boiled, so we're gonna fill it up to that line. There are also measurements on the side of this cup. We want hard boiled, so we are gonna fill it up to that line. I don't know, some of it's dripping down. Well, there we go. And apparently you just pour that onto the heating plate. So it looks like this is kind of a steamer, and that's how it will heat everything up. All right. So now I will just lock the top in place, I'm guessing, and then press this button. Is it on? Did I press it? There we go. Okay. Now, according to the instructions, for hard boiled, we have to wait 12 minutes. So, see you in 12 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer. All right, 12 minutes are almost up. I'm guessing that when 12 minutes are up, it's gonna turn off or tell me something. I can see the steam rising, and I'm guessing it knows when it's done when all of the water evaporates. That's why it had all of the measurements on the side here. Are we done yet? I guess it's done. I think it knows when it's finished because that's when all the water has evaporated. But I'm actually really curious to see if this is actually hard boiled. That would be amazing. So let's take this off and see. I'm guessing they're really hot at the moment, so I don't want to touch them. So we'll wait until they're not hot anymore. That sounds like a plan. Yeah, they're hot. Okay, let's put them in a bowl. All right, 12 minutes are almost up. I'm guessing that when 12 minutes are up, it's gonna turn off or tell me something. I can see the steam rising, and I'm guessing it knows when it's done when all of the water evaporates. That's why it had all of the measurements on the side here. Are we done yet? guess it's done. I think it knows when it's finished because that's when all the water has evaporated. But I'm actually really curious to see if this is actually hard boiled. That would be amazing. So let's take this off and see. I'm guessing they're really hot at the moment, so I don't want to touch them. So we'll wait until they're not hot anymore. That sounds like a plan. Yeah, they're hot. Okay, let's put them in a bowl. Let's cut. Camera A is on. Sound is fading, so this is the end of the video. Hopefully this is the end. Hopefully we're done here. This is all 3 cameras. Camera C is on. And focus. Camera C is rolling. Okay. All right. Here we have the 2 eggs that were hard boiled. We're going to test those, but first let's test the omelet. Ooh, nice. What I like about it is that it is very fluffy, unlike the omelets that I make on my skillet, but it's also kind of small. So let's see. I'm ready for a taste test. It's kind of mushy. I don't love that. It almost looks like it's falling apart. Let's taste. It tastes pretty mushy too. I think the annoying thing is I would have left it in there for like a minute more, but because of the sound that it makes, it just makes it unbearable. It makes you have to turn it off. It's not the worst. Like, I'll finish it, but yeah. All right. Oh, it's hot. Okay. Let's put this aside. Thank you. And let's taste the hard-boiled eggs. Let's see if they're actually hard-boiled. This will burn my hands for sure. It sure feels hard-boiled. The shell's coming off really nicely. Oh, this might actually have worked. What? Oh, it's fully hard-boiled. That's impressive. That's impressive. So, hard-boiled eggs, yes. Omelets, middle of the way. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. overall, I really liked the everyday egg cooker. I like how small it is. I like how portable it is. I like how all it needs is electricity and a little bit of water, and you're good to go, and you can make a meal. So it's great for taking out camping. It's great for if you don't have a stove and you want to make eggs. It's a really cool product. The downsides to this would be that the omelets weren't as great as an omelet made on a pan, and one of my issues with cooking eggs is, cleaning the pan afterwards. But it looks like this actually requires even more cleaning, because instead of one pan, it's a top, it's this thing, it's this thing. It's a lot of things to keep clean, and it's a lot of things to keep organized. But overall, I would rate this an 8 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching this video on my channel. I hope you found it useful and informative, and I hope you stick around and watch some other videos. Thank you for watching this video on my channel. I hope you found it useful and informative. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it useful or informative, please subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Also, check out some of my other videos. I am just learning how to cook. I'm 27 and I'm learning how to cook. So if I can learn it, you can learn it. Let's go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching this video review of the egg cooker. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. If you did, please give this video a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I will be making new videos every single week, learning how to cook